can you solve this math challenge? Here's the question. Now, which number is greater? Is it 31 raised to 13 or 17 raised to 17? Now, you can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. And now, let's answer this question together. So, the big question is, which number is greater, 31 raised to 13 or 17 raised to 17? Now, the problem in this question is we don't have the same base. So, the base on the first number is 31 and the other base is 17. Now, what is our plan to answer this question? Now, here's our plan. First, choose two numbers, n and m, that is between the given number. So given number 31 raised to 13 and 17 raised to 17. And then what we're going to do is we have two possible scenarios may happen. The first scenario must be 31 raised to 13 is less than n, and n is less than m, and this m is less than 17 raised to 17. Therefore, definitely we can say that 17 raised to 17 is greater than 31 raised to 13. Or this can be something like this. 31 raised to 13 is greater than n, and n is greater than m, and m is greater than 17 raised to 17. In this scenario, we can say that 31 raised to 13 is the largest. Now, the next question is, what number do we need to choose, or what is n and m? Now, take note, this 31 is close to 32, which is 2 to the 5th power. And this 17 is close to 16, which is 2 raised to the 4th power. So, the value of our n and m must be equal to 32 and 16. Now, let's do our plan. Now, let's first consider 31 and 32. Now, we know 31 must be less than 32. Now, if we raise both sides to 13, it is still 31 raised to 13 must be less than 32 raised to 13. But take note that 32 must be equal to 2 raised to the 5th power. Now, at this point, let's use some laws of exponent. So, if we have b raised to a raised to the power of c, it is equivalent to b raised to the power of a times c, or the product of the exponent a and c. Now, using this laws of exponent, we have 2 raised to 5 times 13. Now, 5 times 13 will give us 65. So we have now 31 raised to 13 must be less than 2 raised to 65. Alright, now let's have the other numbers. So we have 16 and 17. Now at this point, we know that 16 is less than 17, of course. Now let's raise both sides to 17. So we have 16 raised to 17 must be less than, again, 17 raised to 17. Now, this is true, but take note that this 16 must be equal to 2 raised to the 4th power. Now, let's apply again this law of exponent. So, we have 2 raised to 4 times 17. Now, what is the value of 4 times 17? This is just 68. Now, here we go. 2 raised to 65 must be definitely less than 2 raised to 68. So, we can say that 2 raised to 65 must be less than 2 raised to 68. And 31 raised to 13 must be less than 2 raised to 65. And this 2 raised to 65 must be less than 2 raised to 68. And this 2 raised to 68 must be less than 17 raised to 17. Therefore, we can say that 17 raised to 17 is greater than 31 raised to 13. Therefore, our answer to this question must be 17 raised to 17 is the greater number. And as always, we are done.